Good morning, Scott School. It is a thrilling Thursday, September 7th. And again, I'm so happy to be here at Scott School because of you. You're amazing. You're bucket fillers. You're respectful, responsible, safe, and all things good. Thank you for adding to our positive culture here at Scott School. It wouldn't be the same without you. So thanks for being here today. Boys and girls, have you been fab with vocab? Our word of the week is honorific. And remember, honorific is using a title before someone's last name as a sign of respect. And we talked about that little Fab with Vocab challenge to talk about honorifics at your dinner table last night. And if you didn't, no worries. You have an entire year ahead to talk about honorifics and use them. For example, this morning I was greeted on the sidewalk by a student who said, "Good morning, Principal Reha." And oh, did it fill my bucket? Oh, it was delightful. Not only did she use our Fab with Vocab word, she also made me feel really special. So be Fab with Vocab. Use honorific in all sorts of ways and be amazing, boys and girls. And a couple things I want to address with you about being respectful, responsible, and safe is particularly in the lunchroom. Boys and girls, I know that you're learning our systems and doing a fine job with them. What I'm going to ask is, as you go through the hot lunch line, if you have chosen either hot lunch or grab and go, you need to select that choice, because if you don't, we don't have enough food. And then someone might have a hungry tummy throughout the day. So, not really. We will make sure you get fed, but it does make it really tricky for our kitchen staff. So, please, when you make your selection, be sure to take that particular choice when you go into the cafeteria. Also, boys and girls, make sure that you're only taking one lunch. We have noticed some students are like, I kind of like that item in grab and go and that item in hot lunch. The state requires us to have a complete lunch, which includes like a milk and a fruit and all sorts of good things that make your brain grow. But you can't just pick and choose from both options, because again, then we're not following what the rules are, and we're not going to be left with enough meals for all lunches. So please be respectful, be responsible by making only one choice and taking that choice alone. Mrs. Schwartz is here. She's amazing. We all know that. She has some bucket fillers and Panther Pride. Oh, no. She has some Panther Pride slips today she's going to share with you. The last thing before I pass the mic is tomorrow we will have some extra special guests in our building. We will be starting our Acadience testing. Boys and girls, this is a quick check of your reading skills. No worries. It's nothing for you to get stressed about. And you can use your bubble breathing or any type of breathing technique, or you can think about some faraway space or place that you really like that makes you feel good if you're feeling a little anxious. But it's a quick check just to see where your reading skills are right now, but it's nothing you can study for. So don't you worry, it's a quick check. And we want to make sure we're respectful, responsible, safe with our guests in the building, because we want them to see how awesome we are. And we want them to come back. So I'm counting on you to demonstrate those positive skills. I know you can do it. Next week, we jump into NWEA testing. I know your teacher has been practicing in your classroom and talking about it with you and your families. But make sure you're prepared for that by eating a good breakfast, getting a good night's sleep, and being to school on time. Again, NWEA is not a test you can practice or study for. Just coming, showing up. That's all you need to do. And you're awesome. And to Mrs. Schwartz.
Why, thank you, Principal Reha. Like how I use that, friends. Honorifics. Woo! It's the place to be. My friends, I would just like to send a huge compliment out to all of you. Yesterday was kind of a weird weather day. It was like sunny and then cloudy and then rainy and then sunny. And you were all amazingly flexible and listened to all of your teachers and the playground staff, following directions about what to do, because we know, it was a pretty moist day yesterday. So now, my friends, it is time for our Panther Pride winners from Mrs. Denning's class. We have Maddie and Brooklyn. From Miss Larson's class, we have Owen and Mateo and Noah and Sophia. And from Miss Klonik's room, we have Madison and Vivian. From Miss Yunker's room, we have Eliza and Monty. From Miss Hyde's room, Bennett and Lizzie and Nora and Penelope. And last but certainly not least, from Miss Cochran's room, we have a Rowan and Avery. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, my friends. It just fills our hearts and buckets to overflowing capacity to see all the goodness you show each and every day. Now, my friends, let's please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a thoroughly thrilling Thursday, Scott School.